Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard. Cause you're in my space and now I'm so hold me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Won't let you touch me, won't let you go to my head. Cause I know I'm dealing with the devil. But I'm standing with my heart in your hand. And I'm too deep into win this gamble. Hold me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me open. Only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything.
Hey, Nauticals! Oh, Anthony, are you there?
I'm here.
Ah, you are. What? What have you
The house
done
is
with our
done.
Florida house?
No, it's not. It's not.
If only. Oh, there's a little delay. Oh, I know why there's a delay. It's because Anthony Plack is in the chat saying hello all. Oh my goodness. So good to see you in the chat. You want to say some hellos, my love?
Well, hello to everybody. Hello, Cheryl, One Deck Down, Crazy Cat Traveler, Meow. Holly Ayers is in the house. Hello, Holly. Wendy Johnstone, Tess.
Oh, Tess.
Hello, Tess. Amy
You
Wilhite.
forgot Angie, whatever floats your boat, was first up.
Yes, Pam S is here. Anthony Simone, Anthony Modigator.
Feel better, Anthony
Yeah,
Simone.
hopefully you feel
He's
better, dude.
been struggling
Destination
with it.
Fun is in the house. We can
Marion,
now have fun.
Danny.
We now know where we're going. All right. So yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, Lori from in Texas. Hello,
And if we forget you or miss you, please don't be offended.
Yeah,
Z
no.
Show Cruise Fun too.
Yeah, Pam S is here. Tony G, 1975. Hello, sir.
Tony.
Who else we got? Stephen Hall. Hello.
Oh, Stephen. And the Ship Show gave a super chat right at the beginning
really?
of this.
Thank you, John.
with some kind of mysterious bribe. I
Yeah,
couldn't figure
essentially
out
bribing you for something. Yeah, that always comes as a
essentially bribing you. I'm like, what does that mean?
Z Show
Maybe.
Cruise Fun is in here. Hello?
Yay!
Yeah. And I
Thank
saw
you.
whatever
Thank
floats
you
your
so
boat.
much for the super chat, John.
Sherry
If you
Austin, Sunsets
watch,
Travel. Hello, Sherry. Good to see you here. Patty Monk.
Patty.
Yeah, I think and John V. Oh, hello, John V. Amethyst Hayes Adventures is here.
Hi,
Hello,
Amy.
Amy.
And then there's Mr. Z can't make the live stream, but Brittany Anderson also in the house. So
Well,
did
hello,
you say hi
Brittany.
to Jamie Wilhite and Kathy L? I think you might have, but
I
so good
might.
to see everybody.
Yes, it's still good to see everybody. It is.
Yeah. Everybody's saying hi to everybody else.
Yeah.
So
Just gonna be a chill night tonight.
yeah. Tess says the house looks amazing. Great job, Anthony.
Yeah, I wish.
You want to give an update on the house?
Yeah, so we're having to extend on a few things just because Milton has caused some additional damage. FEMA showed up finally.
That's a first.
Yeah, I mean we haven't seen them since before Ian. I mean, not even for Ian. So I think the last time they were at the property was like Hurricane Charlie. So yeah, they decided to show up.
Hey,
so,
you know what? We can take whatever help we can get.
Well,
Stop
that's what they're going to give us help. They gave us a phone number. Here, call this number. Okay.
That's all right. Did you call it?
No, I haven't called it yet. Beverly Judka's here.
Hello, Beverly. Time to call, baby. Time to call. Give it to me. Yep. I'll call.
Cheryl, one deck down. Bone Tired Travelers is here.
Bone Tired Travelers. I always like their little emojis that they put on there.
Oh, I disappeared.
Oh, Wendy said John probably needs help coding for the Coop app. Oh, are you putting up a paper in front? Stop it, Anthony. for the Coop app. Actually, Anthony looked at helping John with that app for the Coop Cruise, and I don't know why I read that totally wrong, but I was getting distracted by somebody.
Agreed.
Right there.
Agreed. Tessa Mon is a mofo.
What
Shauna,
is going on? Milton was
terrible.
not welcome.
Yes.
Helene was bad enough, and then Milton. Yeah.
Well, so Helene caught us by surprise in the middle of a movie. It's true.
Yeah. We were not ready for Helene.
We were watching a little Bourne.
Yeah. We were not. Oh, boy, there's this lag here. So this is going to be an interesting chat, but yeah, we were not ready for Helene, were we? And if you guys don't know, we definitely got the flood damage. So Anthony is taking care of our house that we usually run as an Airbnb and have closed. Well, Airbnb, Verbo, whatever platform we can get guests in.
Mary Ellen Dillon's here. She's on deck 8 of the Celebration.
Oh, Mary Ellen. Hello, Med. So, Anthony, I had a really good question, and it is out of the brain.
Simone said, nice piano. I used to play piano when I was younger. I did. Nancy did too.
In fact, I picked up the violin just recently, so it's kind of, and I figured I played violin from the age of 5 all the way through 30. Lot of years of practicing an hour a day. And I could still play it. So I hadn't picked it up for so much time. So,
and I found out I can still play the radio. It works. It's really something.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Anthony. So I wanted to ask you how the cancellations are going for our guests. We've had to cancel. So we've had some news updates from Our
Yeah.
house
So
repairs.
the house is not due to be done until probably somewhere towards beginning to end of March.
Yeah, if that, and that's kind of
That's kind of
good. Like,
optimistic.
yes.
So like
So
today they were hunting around the area trying to find insulation. Who knew insulation was a hot commodity in the Fort Myers
definitely.
area?
Everything is.
Yes.
All the, yes, all the
Yes.
help, everything.
Yes, it is.
So we've had to do some, and by we, this is more he has had to do some cancellation of guests, and it makes
Yes.
us so sad to, especially during our busy season, prime season, January, February, March, prime, hosting season, and have had to
Cancel.
cancel. Hate to
So we've
do it.
got more stuff to do with that, but the good news is that the platforms, normally it's pretty expensive to cancel on a guest. So as a host, you can easily pay between $400 and $600 as a host to a guest if you cancel on them. And so, it's always a tenuous thing when you go to Airbnb and say, hey, our house is destroyed. We'd love to host them, but I don't think they're going to have a good experience. And Airbnb usually is pretty good. I mean, they wanted to see pictures of the damage,
Oh,
and
wow. Oh my
they
goodness.
also wanted to see the building permit on the front of the house showing that we actually had damage and that we're needing some stuff. So they required some documentation, but then they said, absolutely, you definitely qualify for a free cancellation. So, it's a thing that we need to kind of go through. Wendy Johnstone took 6 years of piano. Yeah, I started playing piano when I was 10 and I stopped when I was 16. So it'd be about 6 years. That's what I did too.
Sarah also was a pianist. I also played piano and played bassoon. I did a lot of music growing up.
Yeah.
And you played trumpet, Anthony.
Yeah, I played trumpet and I played baritone and I played tuba.
Nice. And
like
now you play the radio. And
I play on the computer. I play the radio.
I play some games on my phone. Shauna,
I play tag on the highway.
I see a comment. Shauna says, "Go Pack, go!" Woohoo!
Yes. Well, I think there was who was it? I missed somebody. Linda Kuziak. Hello, Linda. But I saw Beverly Jedka's here. I think we said hello to her. But I thought I saw
awesome sunsets, and Dave and Brandy. I don't think I heard you say hi to them.
Tia and John's Journeys.
Yes. Well,
they're
hello, T and John. Good evening. Go Pack, go.
Yes.
I love that. Oh, Dave and Brandy used to play piano too. That's awesome. Yeah. In fact, I would love to, if I had any job on a cruise ship, I think the job that I would like to do the most is playing the violin. I would have to really, but after a while, it would be pretty, especially a support violin player. I could do that. I could handle some classical tunes and get to where
She can. She really can. She's got the chops for it.
I don't know if I could wear a fancy dress and walk around the stage, but
Brittany Anderson's father-in-law plays the piano, is a music professor. Actually,
Brittany.
What I do for music nowadays is I actually sing. So it is something that I do. And I actually enjoy singing, but I don't have the best of voice, but I do enjoy singing.
It has been fun to listen to some of your singing. I have to, you have to somewhat put away your perfectionism and just enjoy the joy.
Yeah, just enjoy the moment of it.
I think that's somewhat what karaoke is, when you do
karaoke is actually me. It means you can't sing. I am karaoke. So
Anthony has a pretty good voice though too. Crazy Cat Traveler says she played violin from 7th grade to college. Wow. 1 year flute and cello each before that. I love it. talent. Oh, Beverly wants to know, have we ever been on Celebrity? Not yet, but in 2026, we are booked on the Celebrity Beyond. She wonders why they don't offer a soda package along with the non-alcoholic package. Is a particular person you need to talk with at Celebrity to try? I do not have the answer for that, unfortunately.
Maybe somebody in the chat knows
With
a little
a
bit.
non-alcoholic package, why would they not? What is a non? So they offer non-alcoholic drinks, but not soda. That is interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I'm not sure, Beverly. I'm so sorry. I do know that each cruise line has a little bit of their nuances to how they deal with their drink packages. And a lot of times you have to get to their website for the particulars. Oh, Tess says, I wish there was something I could do to help. Oh, thank you,
Did we say hi
Tess.
to Dave and Brandy?
There.
I think we did.
I did real quick, but
Sean from Down Under Cruisers is here. He said he didn't know that. Yeah,
we gotta throw out some good day, folks.
Good night.
Oh, gotta throw down the
Down Under Cruisers is in Vic, Australia.
Yes, you said that last week too. All the abbreviations. I love it. I love it. Love it. Oh, Tess wants to know, can we claim loss of income on insurance? Wild guess.
Well, the thing is that a lot of this has
the
to
wild guess that came into our home, right? The two, we had Helene, uninvited, wreaked havoc, and then Milton. They were terrible. They weren't approved guests either. We give them very bad ratings. But go ahead, honey. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's okay. I'm just Mary Ellen Dillon didn't play an instrument.
Can you answer that question?
What's that?
About the loss of income for insurance?
Yeah, so there's certain things that we can do. Most of it is going to be deductions, not so much.
Yeah, like tax
deductions, that type of thing.
Yeah.
But in a year which you were looking for work, there is some of that needs to be figured out. My other machine is deciding to become alive. I apologize for all the blink that's in the background. I work with people that are over in India, and their morning has begun. So,
oh, Bill Leach, did you say hi to Bill? So
hi,
good
Bill.
To see Bill in the chat.
Yes. Beverly Jedka, my son could read music when he was 8 years old and played violin until we moved to Florida. Then he switched to the flute. He played in the high school marching band. Very cool.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
and Destination Fun said that the soda is included in the refreshments package.
Oh, okay. So there you go. I appreciate.
Is it refreshing soda though?
Because Destination Fun has been on Celebrity. That's right. Good to tap into the resources of this community. You guys, thank you. Still waiting for you to start singing, Anthony. Oh dear.
He has a specific song he wants me to sing.
My goodness. Maybe toward the end a little bit.
From Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh man.
So you can imagine. Because
Yep. I think that I missed a few comments. Tess also did the violin. Violin's tricky. It takes years to get down. It just does. And Wendy's grandpa used to play the piano after dinner when she was little.
That's very cool.
To get out of doing the dishes. That's funny. Yes. So you are in IT, smart, and musical. I love that. Oh my gosh. We have a very talented group here though.
Yeah,
too.
we do.
Definitely.
It would be really fun. Mary Ellen Dillon says you need a business interruption policy to get that reimbursement. Yeah. As far as like an insurance policy, that's exactly what you need. Business interruption, exactly. That's what it is.
We thought about, the only help that you can get through FEMA for a business is if you have like employees. That's what Anthony can find so far.
Well,
Or a business.
that's what the government is
That's,
offering, right?
yeah.
So loans for businesses with employees.
So
You
it
know,
doesn't help us, not in our situation.
yeah,
So even though the rental of the property essentially kept us afloat. So we'll see how this all rides out for sure. So just take a cruise on March 1st and forget about all of it for 8 days, says Tess. You know what, Tess? That sounds like a great idea.
I was actually
Oh,
contemplating that
yeah.
in the middle of this, but for the cost of going on a cruise, even if I could get like a last minute, I'd rather go home right now because I
Well,
haven't
March
been.
1st, honey, we do have a cruise. We have the Coop Cruise and we have
Oh,
money
that's
on it.
true.
So
That's
it's
true.
coming. So we're
I'm
going.
thinking about right now.
But Anthony has some really good news, actually. You have Eye on the Prize coming up soon. What do you have coming up November 8th?
Oh, I'm coming home.
He's coming back.
Yes, I get to get relieved from here. So they have to, because the bathrooms are now something that has to be destroyed. They're going to have to take them apart and put them back together again. And when that happens, you really can't be living in the house anyways. So they're going to be the contractors are kind of quite excited about the fact that I'll be moving out. So that'll give them a little bit more free hand to just kind of plow forward with stuff without worrying about me here. So that's going to be a kind of a key piece. And so I figured I needed to come back. We've got, Thanksgiving's coming up.
We miss you. We miss you. You need you. We have your brain up here, or at least some of your sanity. No, maybe not. Oh,
it washed away in the floodwaters.
We never expected to be apart. I kind of knew when I was saying goodbye to Anthony, though, at the airport, coming back before Milton, that it would be some time, but never did we think it was maybe going to be so long. So,
Tess, did we get relief? I imagine so. Actually, I don't know if you're talking to me about that. I think so. We haven't received one penny of relief from insurance or otherwise yet.
Not yet.
So we're still in limbo with all of that.
It's called 401k loans. And trying to fund your own
So our insurance company is
stay afloat. So
right insurance is wrong and did us wrong. So
yeah, our coverage was not as good as what we had thought. So we're
what we were told either. So
yeah.
there's other issues there. Yes.
So, well, Down Under Cruiser says his late grandmother was a professional violinist. That's very fun too. I'm sorry, I'm probably way behind in the chat.
My great grandpa Peter from Italy was a violinist as well.
There you go. One of these times I'll pick up the fiddle. Fiddle you a little song.
And my grandfather won Best Picker in the Minnesota State Fair 3 years in a row.
For banjo, right?
For banjo. He was really phenomenal.
Crazy Cat Traveler says, "What sanity?" I love it.
I think it's what it was. I know he won some awards, but I'm not sure that it was the state fair. But I know he won some awards.
Back to you, Wendy's. Thank you so much. We really have been thinking and praying for you. Every time I see your name in any of the chats, I'm like, "Oh, there's my girl," and you've been through so much. So you keep on working hard to recover. And the same thing with Anthony Simone, because that, being out of commission health-wise, that's a hard recovery. So, and Anthony needs to take it easy and come back and possibly wear that collar again, because he's been working too hard and having too much stress. So
I really need to have my collar down here right now. I am having some issues.
Went through a surgery last year and had a cervical vertebrae replacement. and see which one
I
was
have a
it?
Dr. Scholl's installed.
C7 was it? Which one is it, honey?
5.6.
C6.
5.6.
So yeah. So Wendy's been staying positive. Good for you. Go fight, win. Get back to getting off that oxygen. You can do it. Oh my gosh. Ooh, Jamie Wilhite played viola for 2 years. Not good. Oh my gosh. Viola is a whole different key to read. I played viola in college, so actually soloed with an orchestra, and if you can transition from violin to viola pretty smoothly, but the reading the clef is very difficult. It's a very odd clef, that's for sure. Ooh, Mary Ellen's sister's break was C6 through 7. Yeah, it's so Anthony has had some issues with all the stress and the work that he's been doing. And you want to talk a little bit about that, baby?
There's just a lot of stuff that's going on, right? So I'm still cleaning up the floors. We still have mud on the floors. I'm still cleaning up. I've got to pressure wash a lot of things. There's just a lot of movement and a lot of stuff that's going on. In addition, I'm doing some ancillary wiring because we were thinking we were enhancing the house to continue things on. So I've got some of that project that's still going on, and my arms are up in the air a lot, and it's not where, my neck is cranked back. So I really need to have something to just kind of help me control my neck.
He's been having some bad symptoms. So some kind of warning symptoms, and needs to take it easy and listen to his body.
The check engine light's been flashing.
So. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Change, rest up, and maybe time for an oil change. Tess says, never mind, it was a bad joke on your comment about relief going home. That's where it's relief in sight. There you go. Okay, got that. But
Beverly Judka, sorry, I messed up my question. How on Royal you can buy a soda package for $10 per day. The Celebrity doesn't offer that. You must buy a non-alcoholic package for everyone in the cabin.
Everyone in the cabin, which is really, I didn't know that. So if you're still here, Sherry from Destination Fun, does it have to be for everybody in the cabin? It can't just be for one person?
Hey, Spikers Crazy Adventures. Welcome.
Oh, Spikers. Aw. You, Cindy and Doug. Oh, so good to see you in the chat.
Good to see you guys. Yeah, No Ship Sherlock's here too.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, so good to see you. He said, I hope you're recovering smoothly. Just moved into a new place at Fort Pierce as the storm took over in Vero Beach. Oh, No Ship Sherlock. I am so sorry to hear that. The storms were terrible. Yeah, go home and rest. REST, Tony. Yes. He has to listen to his private nurse. One would think, but
the ship show. Sorry for all the troubles you've had to deal with. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. I really do.
Thank you, John. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You got to message me on your thank you so much for your super chat too.
Yes, thank you.
And we sure appreciate that. And I need to know, you got to message me what favorite you want. Winky, winky, laugh, laugh. Let me know. I know I have not gotten the October video to you. I'm ashamed.
He said that he did. He said I did.
What? Oh, he messaged me? Oh, he did. Okay. There. It's exactly what it was. Okay. It's not slipped my mind. I just am like, oh my gosh. All right. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I remember a few October videos I have sent John in the past.
Ding, ding, ding.
They never were showed or even acknowledged. So I was like, well, maybe. I think
Crazy
they got
Cat Traveler. Never be afraid of what John is asking a favor for, because he is a gentleman, and even though he is a prankster, he is still a gentleman, and he is a very upstanding man. And I would if he says, I need a favor from you, I'm going, okay, when? It's not even
well,
when.
so then you have to deliver that favor too, Anthony.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Call the October video.
What did I just get myself into by saying that? No, I'm just kidding. No, it really is true. So,
we'll get you that.
God says, oh my, Anthony, that's terrible advice. No, it's not. I know better. I know fully well and better, dude. You can't pull that over on me. You are a prankster, but that doesn't mean you go off the edge that far. So
don't mess up his lawn. Do not mess up John's lawn, or else I'll tell you.
See, that's just it. I know his weak spot. All I have to, I know exactly what I need to do if he decides to mess with me too much. It's like the shower thing. I'll just pick him up and put him on his lawn.
So the Ship Show, if you guys don't know, Ship Show has their wonderful live stream every Wednesday night. And he's putting together a Buck October collection of the community. So that he calls the coop. So I know a lot of you are in the coop. Send over. I'll put the plug out here. Send John from the Ship Show the Bug October video. Oh man. So how do we send it, John? Let us know. Is it Facebook Messenger? That has been sent in the past and it usually doesn't work. Just message John repeatedly about Bromania
and he'll block you.
That's funny. Oh my word. Oh, we got the fun ship Freddy is attacking me. Oh, Kathy L said, I love it. Oh man. Sent mine yesterday. I know we didn't need to. I'm not trying to, you know what? We're just honored to be able to have you in the chat, John. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you for sure. And Tess says, every time I see John's lawn, I envision me driving to Michigan, doing donuts on it for fun. Of course, I never do it. You'd be murdered. Not Facebook Messenger. That's what I thought. Use the link in the group page. All right, Wendy. Thank you. I have not been, with all that we've had going on, I haven't made the Ship Show live streams as often. I pop in maybe a little bit, but I'm guilty. I'm guilty of not being there all Ship Show live streams. So I do try to participate though. I do. I love the coop, love the Ship Show. Much love to, and sometimes they get off on tangents like golf. Yes. Golf related. Ooh, thanks, John. We'll be sending you off something. I think tonight might be the deadline, but I have a good idea about mine. I do. Anthony can just show the house and the mess that we're in.
Exactly.
But yeah. We got some drywall now, right, Anthony?
We have some drywall, not all of it. So they're having a hard time finding insulation to finish it off, and we have to leave some of it open for the inspector to inspect. They have to have something to inspect, I guess,
Oh my goodness. So when does the inspector come around?
When they tell them to, because we don't have insulation in some of the areas, and that's what they're coming to inspect. So
to see the insulation done. Oh, that's fantastic. Don't you love that all?
Oh, yes.
Cute cruisers.
Kevin Brubaker's here. Hello.
Yes. My lovey Sarah, our besties. Hello. Oh Sarah. My gosh. Guess whose birthday it is?
Kevin Brubaker's.
Do you know whose birthday it is, baby?
It was Bob's earlier this week.
It was earlier, like a few days ago, but today it is Dallas Q's Cruiser's birthday. Oh, really? It's the puppy. So it's Sarah's doggy. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Oh my goodness. And thank you for being here, Sarah. That's awesome. Kathy Perry, good to see you here as well.
Kevin Brubaker, remember to check on your Bear fans. They're not okay. Well, this is true. But Kevin, when have they been recently? When? Just when? I mean, You know,
Be
the Lions
careful.
finally
Don't
got
say that
something
too loud
going.
because we used to bash the Lions, and look what happened last
I
year.
know. I'd rather have good competition in the league.
Yeah, you want to have good competition. Actually, it makes for a little bit more fun. So, but what I don't love is competition in the political
Ooh.
arena. I do not love the political commercials and all of the both sides. I just don't love it at all. I'm tired of it. Anybody else? Anybody else going to be swayed from their vote by getting a text saying, you know, this is Kamala or this is Trump or, you know, or all the garbage that we're getting in the mailboxes?
Yes, right.
Anybody like take that and say, oh my gosh, because of this huge flyer, I'm gonna vote this way. That's the way I need to do it.
Yeah,
it's
right.
like crazy.
Like
oh
all
my
of a sudden
God.
you're gonna switch. So Tess's comment about every time I see a vid of John's lawn, I envision driving to Michigan and doing donuts on it. John says back, "Try me, Tess."
Uh-oh. He likes to push his buttons, you know.
And then Tessa Vaughn says, "Ship show." No, I think it would be a ship show with weapons involved. LOL. Tess and John, every time I think of John's lawn, I think of one of the more difficult teachers that I had in high school who really had a really nice lawn and really that was a big thing to him. But he wasn't very nice to his students. So we helped him salt his lawn during the winter months.
Anthony Flack. Anthony was
and it turns out that you can actually use like water softener salt to draw words into people's lawns. It really does work.
Terrible. Nobody do that to John. Don't
ever do that to John. I'm just saying. This is something that may or may not have happened.
How's your security on your site, Anthony?
On which site?
At your where you are.
Oh, good. I'm for the most part
in the home front. Security's good, right?
Yeah, we have this big. So I have cameras everywhere here on the outside.
And outside, well, and for an Airbnb, we've had cameras outside, including at the pool, like every hotel has. So
I have this big eyeball camera that sits in the front yard, and normally when the guests are here, it looks dead. It doesn't move or do anything. But when there's no guests here, I turn it on, and the thing will track you from about 500 yards out. It'll literally just track you as you're walking.
If you are away from your own property and wanting to make sure everything is secure, there are ways just with cameras, but we don't have them on the interior. You can't
have none on the interior.
But with our right now, we're not doing Airbnb or Verbo, so we
are going to put one inside just for right now,
and just for watching. So Anthony believes heavily in cameras.
But that's funny because I actually have some videos of people that are pulling up and they start walking, kind of gently walking up towards the house, and then all of a sudden that eyeball camera catches them, and then they kind of look and turn around and get back in the car. So I know it's effective. I know it's very effective.
Look at Crazy Cat said you could just say "Bagak you, Milton."
I've been thinking about that, Crazy Cat. That's actually a very good thing. Yeah.
And what I love is that everybody who's saying hi to Sarah, Kathy L, Dave and Brandy, Ship Show, they all know how to spell Sarah's name. Ageless. My girl is ageless. I love it. I love that everybody knows how to spell her name. They don't spell it wrong. So she says hi to everybody.
Happy birthday, Dallas.
I know she means to tag everybody, but that's excellent. So good to see Sarah. We do have, Sarah was the one that bore with me while I went on Sancy 4.0 and left Anthony to fend for a messy trash house after Helene, and didn't even know that Milton was on its way. And who would have ever thought that Milton was going to be like worse than Helene? Gosh, that just stinks.
Well, the thing is that the house was opened up, and so it had minimal protection to protect against the floodwaters, and so it came in with more with a vengeance.
The walls were basically out, so
yeah, it took the rest of the walls out, is what it
so
did.
we're like, come on in, Milton, why not? But any news on the pool heater, pool pump?
So the pool is blue with some light floaties that haven't been taken out, but we don't have a pump. So I've been waiting for the pump to come in. That was due on Monday. Haven't heard from him. I was going to talk to my regular pool guy comes by on Wednesday. So I'm going to talk to Dave tomorrow and see, hey, Dave, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed, John. Agreed. That, there was a few things that happened. We'll just leave it at that. But that was high school, and I leave it there. But it is. And John's lawn is beautiful, Tess. I agree. Mm-hmm. It is. It's gorgeous. Been there. He's absolutely got a gorgeous property.
Yes, and that was before all he's basically researched it to a T. John's setting up security cameras and barbed wire fence as we speak, says Crazy Cat Traveler. Hi, together we travel. Oh my gosh. Off to Chisels here for security reinforcements. I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh, the reference was to Vista security convo. Oh, conversation that you had with Anthony, not to mention the lifeguard on Horizon. Oh, the security. Well, the last couple times security hasn't been too bad, right?
No, they've actually kind of, for the most part, they've picked their game up. I still catch them on a few things. And it's like, why is that procedure there? Well, it's just there. No, why is it there? You don't just do stuff. You should know what you're doing. So,
yeah, we never had our guests flash cameras, but sometimes the guest has complained because we have just a general camera by the pool for safety. We want to make sure that nobody's, no kids when it's not rented out, that kids aren't getting in there or whatever. Yeah. So it's not like we're gaping at people as they're swimming, but literally you have to realize that our pool is right alongside. It has a cage to it to keep out insects, but it's right alongside a canal, and boats go past that canal, and there's houses with backyards facing the canals. It's kind of like a very open space. It's not a closed space. So our guests, we've had very, very few, like maybe 2, who have complained that they can't topless sunbathe out there because of the cameras.
I'm like,
why would you want to, with you're going to have neighbors looking at you from all angles? Like, that would not be a place that you topless sunbathe if you were, unless you're an exhibitionist.
Yeah. The thing is that we don't, when somebody's in the house, we don't watch what's here. And if they want, we'll turn off a camera. I can remotely turn them off and turn them back on again. So it doesn't really hurt us if, because we're just not watching it. We're just not that way. It's not our thing. They're here for protection when the house
we have plenty of other things to do. We don't need to watch our guests. We just need to make sure
we got to watch Ship Show. I mean, that takes all of my spare time if I were to have spare time. So,
I love Kevin's comment. Sarah is ageless and ageless. I love it. Love it. You want to say hello, Hannah? Hannah's just here. We weren't sure if Anthony was going to be able to be in the chat. So and Hannah graciously.
Sharon at Sea is here. Hello, Sharon at Sea.
So hey. So here's our daughter Hannah.
Good to see you, girl.
Man.
Good to see you, Dad.
We have
you like the house?
What was that?
Hannah, do you like the house?
Oh yeah.
Didn't he do great work?
Nice. Very nice. You bought a whole grand piano.
I know.
Well, It's really much more. I mean, it's really different in the setup than it used to be, but way to go. I can't say that it's bigger. Our house is generally pretty big down there, but
Yeah, Crazy Cat Traveler says, I want Hannah's shirt. So cute. Hannah has got some of the cutest and best t-shirts ever.
like it. Yeah.
Ever.
We like the narwhals.
Good graphic tees.
Yes.
Oh,
My favorite of her narwhal collection, though, is the genesis of how you get to a narwhal with an elephant and a
so
whale.
what are the animals? There are animals that get to the narwhal, including a unicorn, I think.
There's more animals. You have, oh dear,
The elephant?
a whale and
A unicorn. A dolphin?
No, an elephant is in there.
dolphin, a unicorn and an elephant.
Yeah, and the progression of how you get to a narwhal. It's fun. Oh, Tess, I've always tempted to flash at Airbnbs, but haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
She's got a little naughty bone in her body. I love it.
Good night, John.
I've always wanted to skinny dip. I thought it would be so freeing to just swim nude. But I also don't want anyone else to be around, and I need the water to be at a comfortable temperature. So those things have still.
we
Like it's a giant bathtub. That's kind of what I want to.
Oh my gosh!
Well, the world is my bathtub. No one can see.
So that's a good question. Has anybody gone skinny dipping in the chat? And I know that Anthony and I have.
I know.
Oh, but
I've gone skinny dipping on cruises.
Oh my god!
In the hot tubs, and then they
run
back.
What? Have you witnessed this?
No.
You just know of them. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're not asking about skinny dipping in hot tubs.
Drunk young men who can just strip in the trousers without anyone knowing.
Oh Lord! Now I'm going to be very paranoid about next time I step into
I think it's
a hot tub at night.
Hey, Kathy Perry.
I've done that.
My Lord. Okay, I want to see what this all says. Can we locate Miguel Carnival ships in the casino? Yes. If anybody knows of a Miguel who has served them, has been a bartender on any of the Carnival ships, he's one of the favorite of all of our servers in the casino for sure. So. Oh my word. So yeah, Sarah's trying to find her favorite guy, Miguel. He was one of the angels. So
you want?
You want the rest?
Do you not?
I'm enjoying it, but Hannah's gotten me in enjoying Moscato, and we enjoy. What is the name of our Moscato? It's not very. Barefoot. It's just barefoot. So it's very mild. We love it.
Moscato.
So we may get a bottle that's pretty large, but it's taken us a couple of goes at it. So we're finishing off the bottle tonight. But oh my gosh, Trevor fell flat on his face in his underwear right in front of the camera at our Airbnb, our Pro Media.
Was underwear.
I know that John did not love having a camera at the pool side, but I was kind of like fighting for the cause of like, hey, if you're an Airbnb host, you got to protect your property. Plus, the pool is a very dangerous area if you have little ones. That's and people who aren't attending to little ones. It's not like we're going to attend to them, but if somebody needs to find out what happened or anything like that, you got to. It's just I don't know. It's just a.
Well, we had, we don't. Go ahead.
You go first.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I also feel like wildlife is something you have to be mindful of because there is a screen to keep out insects, but it's not like impenetrable.
For the
it can be. There's crocodiles around and alligators, and they can get into there if they really wanted to.
Well, Dad had crabs in the pool.
Yeah, see, like
from the storm.
You can
but
get
still, how the heck did they get in there? They came in with the water.
Right.
There's a lot of crocs. There's a lot
of
gators, actually. So
alligators,
yeah.
Some crocs. The occasional crocodile.
They want to go skinny dipping, says Sherry. Awesome Sunset. So yeah, some people don't care if you see their boobies. That's the truth.
Feel very comfortable in their
very,
skin,
very
no
true.
matter what.
So Sharon at Sea Travel, sorry for this interesting conversation with our cruise community, but why not? It's a topic we haven't talked about before, skinny dipping. Have you skinny dipped before? Yeah, Anthony and I did it long ago. I think we were dating.
John, did you see John?
No,
John put a hashtag Dad has had crabs.
Lakes
give me the egg.
Yeah, if you're skinny dipping in a lake, you got to be young and not knowledgeable of what could be in a lake. That's for sure. But I mean, you're still swimming in a lake, so there is that. So
did you have fun? Did you enjoy it?
Yes,
we were
saved.
That means that it can be enjoyable. I stand my ground.
Did you see John's comment?
No, I'm working on it. Oh, he's going to bed. Good night.
No, but he's not.
Oh. Wait, go ahead and say what it is.
No,
he has skinny dipped. Yeah, yep. What if you don't like what you see? Turn around, LOL. Yes. See, Kathy Perry has done it. That would be probably the most cleanest way to skinny dip in your own pool. Tony G, I love skinny dipping. Just need pool lights off. LOL. Yeah. I mean, why not? Crazy Cat Traveler says, I can't swim, so darn, can't go skinny dipping.
You could go skinny wading.
Yes, you could.
If it's just walkable level, you could just sit on the bed.
No. Will G,
I don't know.
We do occasionally in our pool.
Why I'm fighting for the
look. So Tess says I have skinny dip, but no cameras that I was aware of. So
hopefully, no cameras with skinny dipping.
Somebody cue the music.
The world doesn't need to see that.
Oh my Lord! How in the heck did we get to this conversation? But
in some cultures,
why not?
In some cultures, that's just the norm.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Asia, they have public bathhouses and they have communal bathing where it's just everybody's naked together.
It's typically like the men and the women are kind of
communal.
Separate. Oh yeah,
they have communal. They have groups up and everybody's just naked.
Actually,
don't care.
Actually, Europeans are much more free with their I was in a choir when I was an exchange student, and we had to do a very quick change of clothes, and everybody just started stripping down to their skivvies, and I was
not every culture is so
what is going on here?
Like it is
not. It was not really
as prevalent in every single culture.
Everybody went down to their undies and got changed, and it was like nothing. And I was like, I don't feel comfortable.
That's something that I had to get used to.
That was weird
because all of the seniors have been changing in the locker room for years. And
they just get used.
They just strip down and they're chatting with their friends. There's like groups of people just having full conversations while they're changing into their bathing suits, and I'm like huddled in a corner, like hiding behind my locker door, like, please don't look.
I don't want.
I was just a little freshman though, so.
But swim team was that was fun.
Experience.
It was good.
It was a valuable experience.
Yeah,
I don't regret.
I love it. I love hearing everybody's comments on the skinny dipping. Beverly Judka, not me. We've had a house on the north, in the north on a lake. Witnessed many couples skinny dipping around dusk, thinking no one was around. Oh my word!
But
you have to do it in the pitch black.
If they never know that anyone was around, it'll never haunt them.
Probably.
If they never realize, They'll never care. They'll be like, remember that time we went skinny dipping when no one was around and no one saw us? That was so much fun.
Tess has seen a naked girl in a hot tub from my balcony on the ship thinking she was being discreet. Yes, that does happen on the cruise ships. I mean, sometimes, not often.
That I've seen personally.
Yeah, sometimes in the hot tubs, there's
you can see some couples getting frisky and then they get like deer-eyed, like deer in the headlights when you walk by and you're just like...
Or sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't.
Yeah, the worst ones are when they
sometimes they're all up in your face and you're like, come on, can you let me enjoy the hot tub? And now I'm not going to. So there is that. There was one couple that was being mean to Naomi and I because we were like, can you not do that while we were literally in the same hot tub and they were just going at it. Oh, you suddenly became a brick house, baby. But it was terrible. It was they were really nasty.
Dip back out and let you guys finish the show.
Now that you got my wine, I see.
You want to finish it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
thanks.
Good to see you, sweetie.
Thanks for stopping by, honey.
Bye, Dad.
couple more days, like a week and a half, and he'll be up here. So, Tess says, just do it. John says the worst part is I had to go back to retrieve a package after our cruise that was delivered while we were gone to Airbnb and meet the homeowner. Well, I mean, seriously, unless they called you out on it, they probably did not even realize that Larry had, streaked in front of the camera. Honestly, probably didn't realize it unless they called you out on it. That would be weird. I don't know. As an Airbnb host, we would unless somebody is overtly doing something like parking on the neighbors' lawns and all of that all parking on our lawn, having a massive party, and you can see how many people are there. Unless it's that kind of situation, we're not like watching the cameras. We basically want to make sure they get in without a hitch and that everything looks good. And then otherwise, we're not like listening into them or watching them. It's really to make sure that nobody is bugging the premises if we don't have a guest in. Otherwise, we have to take care of stuff. Yeah, Dad had crabs. There were crabs in the pool. Oh, man. So... everybody's talking about the crabs. We got crabs at Tracy's Crab Shack in Alaska. Those are expensive crabs, let me tell you, and tasty. Yeah, Tess says it's just the human body, so just do it. I'll tell you what, when you're a nurse and you go through nursing school and then you deal with patients and you're kind of wide-eyed and,
tired.
But you get kind of used to taking care of people and you develop a trust with your patients, and patients have to get to that level of being able to trust the nursing staff that's taking care of you, because there's a lot of privates that are getting cleaned and washed up and cared for. And it's not like all up in their business, but when you're a nurse, you got to take care of some of that. And it's just part of it. So it is the human body, but not skinny dipping. I mean, oh man, but yeah, all the fun. This conversation went a whole direction I didn't anticipate. I had things to talk about, but this was fun. I would not do that in a hot tub. Ew. Yeah. Yep. Not cool. Kevin says Vloggers Cruise, a lady was very vocally happy with the balcony open. We all heard it and cheered. Oh my gosh, so embarrassing of a topic. Oh my word. Yeah, mental health patients in the ER. My Crazy Cat Traveler said my friend worked with mental health patients in the ER for a while. She had stories. I remember my mental health rotation in school. Wow. It's interesting. Just people and their hand gestures can get to be obscene, believe it or not. And like really, really like, you gotta be like, cut it out. Oh, CMPJ. Good to see you, Carl. Thank you for being here. honey, you got anything else? Anything else to chat about?
Nothing much. No.
Oh yeah, bone tired travelers. I've seen more skin than I ever would have thought in my 30 years of nursing. So it's just you just kind of get used to it, and you get to really being practical minded. Like, okay, job has to be done. Got to take care of people. This is what has to happen. You got to take care of people, and you do it with respect, and you do it with compassion, and that's just part of it. But well, so good to chat with you all about this interesting topic. Oh, and don't forget to get your bagak videos out, and just keep on cruising. Thank you everybody for the kindness that you've shown. Thanks for being here for the live stream. And yeah, until next time, safe travels.
God bless.
Bye-bye, you guys. Take care. Thanks so much for following along. Safe travels.
God bless.
Take care now. Night, everybody. Take care.